Well, hello and welcome back to Term 2, and I hope that you had a wonderful holiday with your family and your friends. I was so encouraged this week to see so many staff and students and families at the Anzac Day March, all looking splendid in their winter uniform as we remember and recognise all those Australians who've sacrificed their life in service of our great country. I wanted to congratulate all of our cross-country runners who have been training hard and competed today at the HRS Carnival. Over the holidays, 28 senior school students embarked on a journey, an incredible journey across the world for our Europe History Tour. From Rome to Naples to Berlin to Munich, these students immersed themselves in these different cultures which were rich with ancient and modern history which they could just touch and see firsthand. I thought though we'd meet some of our students who had a wonderful time on this Europe trip now.
There's a lot to choose from, but the most valuable thing would be being able to apply the German that I had learned and be able to have conversations with locals and just being able to actually see all the history firsthand right in front of me was amazing.
I think the valuable thing is seeing these places in person. So it's one thing to learn about it in a textbook, to see photos and videos, but to actually be there and to feel it and experience it really changed how I appreciated these sites and how the students appreciated them as well.
Definitely the cultural experience I got out of it. Seeing both how these different countries are just different in their everyday lives. Every class, every kind of people has their own job, their own market, very different to Australia. I've never been to another country, so seeing this was already mind-blowing, but it just makes you think like how these different people live their lives.
On the first day, the very first church that we saw had Caravaggios in it, and I remember I was just speechless the entire time until Mr. Freeman walked over to me and he asked me how I felt, and I was just like, I'm not going back on the plane home.
The highlight for me was going to Pompeii and Herculaneum with my ancient history students and being able to go into some of these houses that we'd learnt about in class and see things in person.
Definitely seeing all of the ancient history work that we do put into practice in Italy, seeing things like the Colosseum, Pompeii, Herculaneum, all that stuff. Like you can read about it and write about it, but seeing it in person is just something completely different. It was a really great experience.